Another issue gaining traction on the presidential race are skyrocketing individual health care premiums under Obamacare. Last week, the Obama administration acknowledged that premiums for the individual market would rise an average of 25% nationwide. The increase here in Minnesota, though, has been much steeper, more than 50%. Democrats are asking for a special session before the election. Last week, we had Assistant DFL Majority Leader Jeff Hayden on to talk about the crisis. And this morning, we are joined by Republican Senate Minority Leader David Hann. Senator Hann, thank you so much for coming in.
Good to be here.
All right. I understand that you are meeting, you and several other GOP senators are going to be meeting with a member of the governor's staff tomorrow.
That's correct.
Tell us about that.
Well, the governor called me a couple of days ago and announced that he was going to have a proposal, and then he did release a one-page summary of that proposal. I've talked to several of our colleagues, our people that serve on the Health and Human Services Committee, the Commerce Committee, a few others, and we are going to meet with the governor's staff to try to learn more about what his proposal actually would do and how workable it would be. We have some questions about it, at least what we've seen, and we want to find out more.
The proposal is apparently a 25% rebate, apparently on health care premiums every month through 2017.
Well,
I think
I'm not sure what it does. I'm not sure what the costs are. I'm not sure how you administer it, to be honest with you. But there's other issues involved as well. There are people that have very, very high deductibles. There are people who are going to be capped out and not being able to buy insurance at all. We've seen a very dramatic narrowing of the networks. In other words, narrowing of choices that people have for providers. I've heard from people every day in the last month, 2 months, about this issue, and they're very concerned. They're very unhappy. And what the governor's talking about may be helpful to some. I'm not sure how it works. We need to find out more about that. But it doesn't go nearly to the extent that needs to happen to fix this problem.
All right. You are the Senate Minority Leader.
That's correct.
Obviously, the entire legislature is up for election in just a little over a week. How do you think this is going to impact the election?
Well, I think it's going to have a pretty significant impact from the standpoint that it is what people are talking about. I've knocked on thousands of doors around the state. It is probably the most significant issue that I hear about. People are very concerned. People are afraid that they're not going to be able to have health care coverage. People don't know what to do. And they don't see that the Democrats who created the problem have any ideas of how to fix it. This is a problem that was created by bad political policy by Democrats and only Democrats. They own this problem, and I don't think people trust the Democrats to fix the problem. And they're looking to Republicans for solutions.
So you think the Republicans could sweep you to perhaps being the majority leader?
Well, I think there are a lot of people who are very concerned about this, and I think that the Republicans are the people that have the answers to this.
Are you going to get a fix, though? Or can you agree on a fix to at least provide some kind of relief for some people affected, hardest hit?
I don't know, and this is what we're going to look at what the governor has to offer. I've been talking to some of the plans and other people in our caucus to see what can be done. But, you know, if your house is on fire, it's awfully hard to restore to the pre-existing condition in a couple of days. All
right, we were talking before the show. I mean, before the Affordable Care Act, before MNsure, 8.9%, 9% of Minnesotans didn't have insurance, health care insurance. In the first year, that figure dropped to under 5%. Do you acknowledge that this law has done some good?
Well, it may have done some good, but a lot of the people that were not insured before, and I was on the committees, Linda Berglund's committee at the time, were people that qualified for coverage, but for a variety of reasons didn't have it. In fact, we even had bills to try to do marketing to try to get people who qualified to actually get the insurance that they could get very, very reasonably. So part of the problem was that we just didn't have enough people, a mechanism to get people enrolled in existing plans. But there's no question that the promises made about seeing premiums go lower, that if you like your plan, you keep your plan. If you like your doctor, none of those things have been true. In fact, we've seen just the opposite.
Is MNsure and Obamacare, will it be around in 2 years?
I hope not. I hope not, because people in this country want to have reliable insurance coverage. They want to have the ability to choose their doctors. So
what do you do, just roll back the whole thing?
Well, I think you have to restore a marketplace. You have to restore a high-risk pool. You have to do things that make sense for insurance. The Democrats have been for years committed to destroying the insurance market in Minnesota. They have succeeded. I think if we're going to have it going forward, you need to elect different political leadership.
All right. Well, I think they might take issue with that, saying that they were hoping to expand those and make it more affordable. Clearly,
they do not believe in insurance, and they have tried to do everything they can to read John Marty's op-ed piece last week.
Well, listen, Senator Hann, always a pleasure. Thank you so much. Obviously, we'll be following this.
Right.
Well, a week